companies. I'm fighting now Big Pharma, and I'm going to a favored nations clause. You know, Germany, and we have countries that get drugs for a tiny fraction of what we pay. We pay for all of the cost, all of the research and development, all of the everything. And you'll have a pill, as an example, that will sell for pennies, and we pay dollars. Our people have to pay big dollars for them. And so what I'm doing is I've instituted a favored nations clause, which is tough. That's very tough. That means if let's say, just to use it as a name, let's say Germany or let's say UK gets their medicines and gets their prescription drugs for a very low price, and we're paying a very high price, we now get the same price as the lowest country anywhere in the world. You're talking about 50, 60, 70% reductions in price and more. You're talking about nobody's ever done that. Plus, they have the rebate rule where we get all the rebates. You know, you've always heard in the drug thing, very complex pricing structure, but it's really a ripoff. The rebate now goes toward reducing the price and goes to the people. And then we also have the right to buy from foreign countries, like Canada, as an example. It buys drugs for half the price of we. So we're going to buy some of the drugs directly from Canada because we get through all of the red tape, and I've authorized that they can do it. So Florida, as an example, I think Ron DeSantis will be the first one to do it. He's going to buy a lot of the drugs. Going to save 40, 50, 60% by buying the drug from Canada. It's ridiculous, but still, I don't care. The prices comes way down for the identical drug, same exact drug. So, you know, I wouldn't say that Big Pharma is in love with me. They're taking commercials all over the place trying to, hurt me politically, and I don't care. You know, they don't do anything for me. I don't need their money. A lot of politicians do, to be honest with you. But the favored nations clause will reduce drug prices massively. And just one thing, first time in 51 years last year that drug prices came down. So no other president got them down, but that's peanuts compared to what we're talking about now. Now we're talking about price reductions of 50, 60, 70% in prescription drugs. Nobody ever thought that was possible. Favored nations, nobody else would have done it, Lou.
I think you're right. It's also one of the great advantages of having a populist in the White House, because we know you're for the people. The people put you in office, and not Big Pharma or the special interests that somehow find you, uncooperative with some of their policies, and the Chamber of Commerce in particular. So as we look at what you're accomplishing, it's truly been a remarkable 3.5 years, because no one has faced the opposition you have, the national threats that you have, and for this country to be where we are, I think it's straightforwardly accurate to say we're very fortunate to have you in the White House. And I think most of America, including, we call them the silent majority, in point of fact, the left is intimidating people to such an extent, they're really the silenced majority. But you give them voice, and the American people are truly, I believe, grateful, and will express that come November 3rd. We'll see. The